Well, back from the shopping expedition. Better unload the car. Nice having a garage that you can actually drive into, isn't it? How many of you can drive into your garage and have space next to it? Yeah, okay. Right, what have we got in here? Oh dear, no looking. We have got a lawnmower, we've got a wheelbarrow, we have got an oven, only a small one, just to keep me out of too much trouble. We've got things like spirit levels and one or two other bits and pieces. Before I get too carried away though, I think the next thing for me to do is to drink coffee. Well, I was hoping that Ken was going to get on the next flight and come and solve some problems for me. Apparently not. Ken doesn't do 6,000 miles for one tree, and I can't say I blame him. But if we're going to do a tree rescue video, I think we really need to get a Ken sort of hat on, don't you? Now, when I first looked at this tree a few weeks ago, I thought it was dead. And in many ways, well, it should be probably, but as you can see, it's got life in it, and not only has it got life, it's had flowers, it's going to have some, I don't know, maybe 6 bits of fruit on it. So I think rather than chop it down, I think that's a tree for trying to save. Now there's some dead bits which I'm going to cut out that are dead. And in particular, I'm going to be doing stuff round the bottom of the tree. It's got ivy trying to climb up it. There's also the start of an oak tree, and just looking down there, there's another bit of oak tree going on. And it won't survive if it's got lots of other things sucking the nutrient out of the soil. Equally, it won't survive unless it gets some water into it fairly shortly. So we'll have a go at her. Let's see if we can't save this one. I've already got 2 trees that I know I'm just going to have to fell them. They are dead beyond resurrection dead. They will provide me with firewood or handles for my old lawnmower or something. But let's try and save this one. Well, it really is too good an evening to waste. It's 26 degrees centigrade at the moment. It's cooled down a bit from what it was this afternoon. So I'm going to walk down to the hotel at the other end of town, where yes, it's a bar, but it's also a restaurant. And those who know me well know that I shan't be having any trouble walking home again afterwards. What a glorious evening. Now, shall I go that way or shall we go that way? I think we'll go this way. Look at that horse chestnut tree. Same sort of tree as outside St Mary the Virgin Church, but it's a lot more advanced. The flowers are much more advanced. It's yeah, it's too good an evening not to share it with people, really, isn't it? You know, these, I don't know, what would you call these buildings? Is characterful a decent word? I know some of you will get upset if I say they're awesome. But what's behind this lot is the chateau, which is a tourist attraction. And I suppose sometime during the week I'm going to have to go in there just to show you. Engine noises. Oh look, yep, see, tourist attraction, coachload of tourists. I suppose that's reasonable. Well, I've just checked Google weather for Azay Ferron, and apparently we're having a thunderstorm. Okay. I have a sneaky feeling that Google doesn't actually have weather forecasts for everywhere in France, and I suspect that somewhere within 40 miles there's a thunderstorm, but this is most definitely not a thunderstorm. Dinner in that spot, yep, that was okay. Brilliant? No. Okay, very much so. Do I recommend it? Yes, I do. The price is fair for the food. Is it the best French restaurant I've ever been in? No. No, but I can assure you, you won't starve there. It's very good. It's okay. The service is good. The waiter speaks better English than the average Englishman does. Yeah, I do recommend it if you find yourself staying in Azay Ferron. And of course it does mean I haven't got to wash up tonight. Right, well, look at that. It's a very still bit of muddy looking water, isn't it? I guess that's because it's the time of year it is, and I guess that in a thunderstorm like this it doesn't get too much extra water washing into it, does it? And as the day started, so the day ends. And I guess the days have started and ended here like this for hundreds of years, haven't they? That was interesting seeing I guess they were house martins trying to find somewhere under that gutter. But it's a sort of timeless place, isn't it? I don't know, is it preserved in aspect perhaps? Corner of that building doesn't look like it's preserved in aspect, does it? That looks like that wants a little bit of work. Okay. That needs a plumber, doesn't it? Where are you, Plumb Bob, when you're wanted? And a mason. I keep meaning to show the style of the gutters here. They're very different to the sort of gutters that we have in southern England. I've got to get up and look at my gutters, so perhaps at that moment we'll make a proper video of how gutters in this part of France work. And in case you're interested, I've got to maintain them exactly how they were 100 years ago. That is quite a building, isn't it, really? Well, I think it's been a good day. What I was pointing my camera at was all of the lizards on the wall. Yeah, and as I pointed the camera, they all did this lizardy thing and ran away. Perhaps another time we'll catch some. Anyway, right, the car is tucked away. The weather forecast for tomorrow, we've got a yellow warning for thunderstorms. So tomorrow could be a good day for doing indoory sort of things, like doing a bit of rendering and such likes. Over the years, I've had all sorts of tools. How many of you have seen a hawk like that? I actually like that. I like it much more than the one I've got in England. Yeah, so there we are. There's a hawk. At least that's what I always called them. Let's hang me saw up. What is it? A tidy desk is the sign of a tidy mind or something.